What's going on, everybody? My name is Matt. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, folks, we got to talk about all the awesome stuff that's been happening with Shiba Inu today, folks. Up over 30% in the past 24 hours, guys. That is crazy. Absolutely unprecedented for this coin, and I'll get into why. So if you guys are new, you know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do post Shiba Inu videos every single day, so make sure to subscribe so you guys are in the loop. So, when we take a look at what we have been dealing with here over the past day, this is honestly pretty nuts. And really, the reason behind a rally like this is quite shocking, given the fact that there are so many people who are wondering, why is Shiba Inu going up today? Why is SHIB performing so well compared to the rest of the cryptocurrency market? So, obviously, you guys can see when we take a look at overall activity, you guys can see it is absolutely skyrocketing all the way from midnight last night, all the way up until now. We went all the way from 0.00, really 0.000013-ish, all the way up to 0.000017-ish. And again, if you don't want me to stuff those zeros in, basically it went from 13 to 17, which is a very, very large jump. Now, the reason for this jump, at least in my opinion, is largely because so many people are seeing that crypto is actually performing well and that we are seeing a real rally here. So when we take a look at the rest of the market, and this is so important to do, especially when looking at SHIB, because a lot of times it is dependent on the rest of the market, and I'm seeing a few very big players here that are having an impact on the fate of Shiba Inu. But before we get into that, guys, make sure to check out my Patreon, folks, down below in the description, guys. We have tons of awesome content over there, and for a limited time, I am giving most of the tiers on Patreon most of the same content, so you basically can pick right now whatever tier you like and get the majority of the content we have on there. So you guys can see you'll get your own special Discord role, of course. You will get NFT buy and sell alerts every single time I buy or sell an NFT. You guys will know a bunch of whitelist access as well, which I give out in my Discord all the time. Matt's crypto newsletter, Matt's weekly NFT and crypto report by audio, crypto trade signals, private Discord access, direct access to me through DM, and my free altcoin checklist. Honestly, guys, is an absolute steal right now for only $10 a month. Link down below in the description. So anyways, when we get back to what we are dealing with here, guys, the major indicator that I'm seeing, I think so many other people are seeing, is Ethereum right now being right around 2,000. Now, the reason why this is so important for Shiba Inu is because 2,000 Ethereum, 2,000 plus Ethereum, is basically what is considered a normal market. This is no longer a bear market, I think, for most people. And obviously, that's going to be very, very important, given the fact that when Ethereum was teetering at like 800 bucks, people were terrified, and rightfully so. Just about any speculative asset, especially the more speculative ones, like obviously Shiba Inu, Doge, that, kind of fluctuate a lot more than, say, Bitcoin or Ethereum, they react a lot worse when Ethereum takes a nosedive. And you guys can see, if we take a look 1 month ago, you guys can see Ethereum was around 1,300 at the lowest in July. But if we look even before that, you guys can see we're teetering around like basically $1,000. The lowest here in June, sitting around $800, which is just absolutely tragic. And I know so many people who are absolutely wrecked by that bearish move. But again, if you take a look at Shiba Inu's price trajectory during that time, you guys can see we hit some basically terrifying lows for SHIB. You guys can see all the way down to 0.000007. So if we are to work in simple numbers here, we have went from 7 all the way up to 17 in the span of under a month, which is actually really good. That is really, really good, given the fact that, again, the market as a whole hasn't really recovered yet, but the main indicator we're following here is, of course, Ethereum. So Ethereum right now is pushing that $250 billion market cap, which is just absolutely crazy. Definitely still a lot better than in all of Ethereum's history. I mean, come on, guys, zoom out. We got to zoom out from time to time. Take a look at Ethereum, man. We are still rocking and rolling here all the way up to 5,000. And I do believe Ethereum will, of course, at some point in the next few years, hit 5,000. So zooming out, how does this affect SHIB? Well, again, you guys can see that it basically reacts really well whenever Ethereum is doing that. And once a rally starts like this, a lot of the community is jumping on it. And again, they do obviously have their game coming out. There is so much to look forward to with the future of SHIB that I think a lot of people have jumped on board this time, not wanting to miss some of the gains they could see in the future with another bullish movement. So again, with volatile, you can call them meme cryptos, meme stocks if you want. You don't have to call them that, but if you want to, the benefit of holding on to things like this is that at some point in the future, they will have their day in the sun. And AMC is a great example of a stock that has done that, where AMC every 6 months, years, so will get a pretty significant pump. So if you hold, you're probably guaranteed to make at least a little bit of money. So again, something like SHIB was in that similar circumstance. Volume wise, over the past 24 hours, this is really astronomical. And I want you guys to take a look at this here. 1,181% up in terms of volume. So we hit $4 billion traded today, which is absolutely crazy. I know a lot of people who are very, very shocked at that amount of volume, of course. And again, there are so many out there who have been waiting for this. They've been waiting for this to happen. And again, when you take a look at all the different cryptos, we are seeing a lot of markers that I think people are looking forward to. Doge is up 15% on the week. It is pushing that 10-cent mark again. So you never know with the right rally from Elon what that is capable of doing. Solana is at $47, getting close to 50 again, which would have been considered a normal Solana price a few months ago before we crashed all the way down to say 28. Cardano is back over 50 cents, which is, nothing all that crazy, but still definitely not bad. And yeah, I think a lot of people are really ready to see this happen. And when we take a look from a technical standpoint, there are a lot of people who have called this over the past 24 hours a cup and handle movement. I don't quite see that yet. It's possible, but I guess the assumption is that we have kind of a cup here, we have our handle up here, and then we're going to get some pullback, of course, after this rally, and then hopefully surge up. That is the idea. That is the positive outlook that a lot of people are having. Now, the problem is that the prices we are seeing right now don't have much precedent for them, meaning that the price that we are seeing is not necessarily something that we've even been at since May. So if we were to compare the two things here, we could watch SHIB basically fall off a cliff here in May, and it doesn't really come back to where we are today at all. So for probably 4 or 5 months, we've basically been stuck at this price. And while that's not inherently terrible, what we're faced with is an unprecedented price. So last time when we were at 17 back in May, we basically fell down all the way to 8. So again, we have a line of support here that we haven't quite established yet. So I don't think that SHIB is just going to stay here and hang out above this line of support. That seems a little too gratuitous. So I'd say it is more likely that we end up using the previous line of resistance somewhere around 12 or 13. We'll call it 12 here to be safe. I predict that we use the previous line of resistance here as a means of bouncing off of in the future. I think something like this is a lot more probable and a lot more realistic in the future. So with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more daily Shiba Inu videos coming out every single day, guys. Let me know down in the comments, of course, do you think we have a good future ahead of us over the next few weeks? And make sure to join the Patreon, guys, again, down below in the description. Tons of awesome stuff going out on the Patreon all the time. So with that being said, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all on the next one. Peace.